Greetings and welcome to Education and More's Learn Python 3 Programming at a Snail's Pace. My name is Marcus Gardner. I'm the instructor for this course. In today's video, I'm going to introduce the exciting world of lists. So I want you to understand why I'm going to have so many videos just on one topic, lists. Okay? It's a new, fascinating world of programming with Python once we get into lists. Okay? You just can't imagine the difference. It's like a cat always staying inside the house and then you opening out that front door and then the cat has the world to explore. Okay? It's a whole big difference. So what is that difference? Well, before lists, we actually have no memory. Well, I mean, yeah, we can store some variables. You know, what's your first name, last name? But imagine you're a teacher you're going to be a teacher for many years and you have many classes each year. How are you going to keep track of all the students? You're not going to be, student 1, student 2, student 30 of this class. And I got 5 of those classes this year. And then, I might have 20 more years. What are you going to do? Okay? No. So we really don't have a good memory system until now. So before lists, we really have no memory. Okay? So now we're going to introduce lists, and this will give us a nice memory. Now, anybody can use the memory to do lots of things. For example, writers. You're thinking, writers? Why would they need to be able to use a computer program? Okay? I mean, sure, they use Microsoft Word to create their book, okay? But why would they need a computer program? Well, I assume you know what synonyms are, right? And antonyms, right? So, do you think it's good for a writer to say pretty, and then a few more sentences, pretty, 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 okay? Well, with lists, and if they took their book and put it into a list, they could count how many times they used pretty. And they said, I just always put pretty. And then they can go back and say, I used pretty 135 times in this book. Okay, time to get out the synonyms and, choose beautiful, okay, gorgeous a few times, okay? So it could list, how many times you use this word, how many times you use that word, and then go back and change things. So even something as simple as a writer, which you would not think of someone needing a computer program, could use lists to determine, hey, I want to be able to make my book better. Okay, I'm going to use some different synonyms for these words. Okay? Of course, teachers, list is going to make it a whole lot easier, okay? So the list can grow. Another nice thing you can do with lists is game programming, okay? And one of the first things we're going to program is poker. Okay, and blackjack. So blackjack is a very simple game, but so how can we use lists for that? Well, you got a deck of cards. Sorry, I don't have a deck of cards with me, but anyway, you got a deck of cards, 52 cards, okay? 13 different kinds, 4 different, what are those things called? Clubs, spades, diamonds, and hearts. I forgot what suits. There we go, 4 different suits, okay? Well, with a list, you could assign 52 different elements of the list inside a list. And then, well, what can you do? What do you do with cards? You shuffle them. Well, random number. We already learned random number. So we can assign each of these a random number and create a random deck. This is what these online poker sites do. And they get their random number generator certified so that they can prove that they don't cheat or that somebody doesn't get that the aces always shows up, for 50 seconds of a time, okay? So there's 4 of them, 52 cards, so always a certain amount of time. Of course, It won't always be that way, but over a lifetime, okay, the ace of hearts should show up 1/13 of a time. Okay, the ace of diamonds 1/13 of a time. Of course, sometimes it will show, sometimes not. But over a lifetime, if your randomized generator is purely random, it will go to a limit of 1/13. Okay, so now we've got a shuffled deck. Well, then you can start popping things off the list and deal them out. Okay, so lists are fascinating. Almost anything you can deal with. Okay, high scores. High scores. You have your name, the score, maybe the date. Okay, anything you want. Okay, number of kills, the number of battles, whatever. You can get a whole bunch of scoring statistics you can put into lists. And then with that list, you can, when the computer's getting ready to shut down, save it to the drive. And then when your computer comes back on and you want to play the game again, you load your records up into a list. Okay? So we have a fascinating world of lists that we are going to introduce to you to do. And there's so many things that you can do with lists that we are going to have lots of videos on lists. So I hope that you will join us and enjoy the possibilities that we're going to have with lists. Okay? And hope to see you in our future videos. And of course, there is no homework for this. So all I want to do is just welcome you to the fascinating world of lists and hope you enjoy these next few videos. Well, actually, many videos. All right. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.